Yes, it is very popular, if not the most popular Xen harmonic tuning system. Here Between the Lines talk about it. COE Rose talks about it. It is even so popular that it almost was today's standard tuning. Time Traveler sneezes. 12 tone. Hi, welcome to 31 tone. Yes, in this episode I'll talk about 31 Edo. A step in 31 Edo is 38.7 cents right. It is also called the diathesis because it represents the enharmonic diathesis quite accurately, which is the gap between a stack of 3 major thirds and an octave. The enharmonic diathesis is 41.1 cents right. This comma is odd-tempered in 12 Edo. This means that it vanishes. So, in 12 Edo, G sharp and A flat are enharmonic, but in 31 Edo, they are two different pitches. Same goes for E sharp and F. Enharmonic in 12 Edo, different in 31 Edo. The perfect fifth is 5 cents flat and the major third is 1 cent sharp. Because of that, 31 Edo supports mean tone and it's very close to quarter comma mean tone. Mean tone is a historical temperament which was used from the 15th century until the 18th century in Europe. And quarter comma mean tone was the usual choice because the goal was having perfect major thirds back then. The name quarter comma stems from flattening the perfect fifth by 1/4 of the syntonic comma so that the fifth was 696.58 cents right, which is very close to the perfect fifth of 31 Edo. Also the major third was perfectly tuned, which is also close to the major third of 31 Edo. The 7th harmonic is only 1 cent flat in 31 Edo. This allows us to use septimal mean tone, which is just an extension of mean tone in the 7 limit. The approximations of the upper harmonics are not so accurate, although the one of the 11th harmonic is still considered as okay, especially melodically, but the construction of scales gets more complicated. You can play many scales in 31 Edo, for example harmonic scales, especially the harmonic 8 scale, and you still can play well-known diatonic scales. There are also neutral intervals, supermajor intervals, and subminor intervals, which can spice up scales. For example, you can play Orientalic music. Also 31 Edo has a lot of symmetric scales. You can even invent your own scales. Because 31 Edo is the more talented and more colorful brother of 12 Edo, it is a good start for people who want to start with Xen harmonic music. There are series with this topic on YouTube. I'll link them down in the description. Please check them out if you want to know more about music theory in 31 Edo. Well, that was all from me. Please write in the comments below what tuning system I should explore in the next episode, and the comment with the most likes gets picked. I'll introduce a new rule for the procedure. One person can nominate only one tuning system. It should be fair and way easier for everyone to decide and to discuss. Also, I created a playlist with all the episodes of this series for the people who aren't sure if a subject already was in one of the episodes or not. I hope that those changes are understandable and acceptable for you. If you have any suggestions for improvements, please let me know in the comments. Until then, stay micro-tuned.